Yet another NixOS video. This is number 68. We're going to talk about overriding a Python package. This talkie script on the left-hand side that's titled NixOS 68 will be available in a link in the description. So let's define the problem we're trying to solve here. We would like to use a Nix packaging of a Python package by adding it to our Nix configuration. But in this case, the tests of this particular Python package that is offered up by Nix fail. And this happens from time to time. You know, not all Nix packages work. And sometimes you'll find one that you want to use is not quite working and is preventing you from doing what you want to do. You'd like to use a version, you like for the package's test to pass. You don't actually want to use a package that has its test failing. But if you read the test failure, it may happen to be that it doesn't apply to your situation, and you might want to just skip the tests and use it anyway. That's perfectly fine. I mean, you'd like to use one that has the test passing, but if you can just skip the test, that's fine as well. We can solve this problem in one of three ways. We can, as I just said, prevent the offending package from running its tests, which is fine, as long as you know that it'll work for you. We could fix the build such that the tests pass, which is better. And finally, the best answer is to update the package to a newer version whose tests don't fail. In this video, I'm going to use this package called Python 311 packages.vnc do as a test subject. And the reason I'm doing that is because currently on the NixOS 2311 and the unstable branch of NixOS, this particular package's tests fail and can't be installed. So we can fix it in a number of ways. And this is really just to demonstrate sort of how to override various values in a Python package to do what you need. In this case, we're driven by the fact that its tests don't pass, but the same logic applies if you want to, you know, we'll see about sort of replacing it with a different version from GitHub and passing in different values to its build. I'm going to try to show you how it fails first without doing anything. We're not going to solve anything. We're just going to see how it fails. I'm just going to add it to my global Python. And then I'm going to run NixOS rebuild switch. This is just an alias for NixOS rebuild switch. Okay, we see the error here. And the actual error is that it could not find a module named pip. It was trying to run the tests. It's rather strange that it's trying to use pip when it runs the tests. I mean, I don't know. I actually haven't looked at the code of this thing, but it badly wants to run a command called pip, and it can't during the test phase. So let's imagine that we're perfectly fine with it not running its tests because maybe we don't even use this module. Maybe we use some, something that depends on it, but we're not using a feature of that thing that would cause it to be executed. So we could just get around this whole thing entirely. And the way we can do that is through an overlay. So we will go to, I'm using flakes here, and I'm just going to cut and paste this bit here, this Python 311 thing here, and copy it into my overlays thing. I already have one overlay for Steam that I'm not going to change. Okay. And by way of explanation here, what we were saying is for the thing called Python 311, which over here, my common Nix thing, we did start out with Python 311 packages. This plus this takes us to Python 311 packages here. So when we're overriding Python 311 packages, the packages that are presented to this with statement will be the ones that we're overlaying. So, yeah. So we're overriding, laying something called Python 3.11. And we're saying from the Python 3.11 that we are trying to override it, and pass in these package overrides. This is a Python specific way to override things that are inside of a particular version of packages in here. So we say package overrides equal PySelf, PySuper. That's another function we're defining here. We're saying VNC do is the same as what our the original packaging wanted to do, except we're going to override some of its adders. And to do that, we define another function here that we pass in an attribute set, and the attribute set is composed of things that should override the normal Python packaging stuff. So a Python package is built using this thing called build Python package, which is a wrapper around make derivation. And make derivation has this concept of checking. So inside of here, when we say do check equals false, what that should do in make derivation, normal stock make derivation, is not run the tests. It happens not to do this. I haven't figured out why, but I've left it in just for demonstration purposes. In order to actually make it not run the tests, I have to say something like that. I have to say setup tools check phase equal true in quotes, not the Boolean. And what this means, actually, it's totally confusing, because what it means is that instead of running the normal tester, run the Unix command called true, which returns a good exit code, which means the test pass. So what it actually means is setup tools check phase equal false. But anyway, so that's how that works. Just run the true command instead of running normal tests. So let's try to put that in there, and let's see what happens. Okay, we successfully built. And the way we built was by just skipping the tests. We told it to don't test, and it installed properly. Now we can use it, presumably. So, but let's say we're racked with guilt. We didn't run the tests. How do we know it works? Well, one way to try to do this is we saw earlier that the actual problem was that it wanted this command pip to be on its path. Or rather, I should say, it wanted pip to be importable inside of this Python 3.11 thing. And we can fool it into, well, we can ensure that will succeed by changing the Python path of our builder in such a way that the test will pass. So let's try that instead and see what happens. Okay, so we're no longer trying to skip the tests. At this point, we're just saying before the check phase, this is a phase of this VNC do's derivation. I happen to know this called pre-check. If you Google for pre-check, you're screwed. I don't even know how I know that it's called pre-check. These docs are terrible. This is what we're doing is overriding a phase. We're saying before you try to do the check, export the Python path equals Python path plus pip, and put the place where pip resides on the Python path. All we're trying to do is make pip importable. Let's try that. We'll see what happens. Well, we got past the error. It did install pip and got past our the problem that was saying before, but it still didn't work. So, well, okay, fine. We're still racked with guilt. We want to fix it the right way. So let's try to upgrade the version of VNC do. Maybe they fixed it upstream. So we'll get rid of that. We did our best. And now we're trying to do the same thing, except instead of simply adding a pre-check phase, we're just going to override the whole package. We're going to just say VNC do equals version 130. which hasn't even been released yet. It's basically the master, and that's why this revision here is a hash rather than a symbolic name to some release or something like that. Maybe it's fixed in master. Maybe we can get it from there. So we override the version. We call it 130. We say source equals self-fetch from GitHub, all this stuff in it. And we're going to leave the hash blank and let it complain at us that, that the hash won't match. Nope. It still doesn't work. They still didn't fix that bug upstream. It's probably not a bug in their opinion, but it's a bug in Nix's opinion that they want pip and it's not a declared dependency. So, well, maybe if we add in the pre-check again, it'll do it. It'll find pip and maybe we'll get past that other error that we encountered. So we're going to add in we're re-adding in the pre-check here, which is a peer of version and source. In the correct place. Yep. Okay, so we're still getting the master version of VNC do, but we're telling it where the pip is. Now. Okay, so this isn't really a failure of the tests. It's SHA didn't match, but we got the SHA so that we know what it is. The way, just FYI, the way that I got the rev there was to go into to check out the VNC do tool thing and then do a git log. And the last commit is this 2b5f thing that I put in there. So now that I have the hash for that particular commit, I can paste it in there. We'll run it again. And it worked. Now, the reason we didn't see the test run here, which is my bad, is that I already had it in my cache. I already built it. But if you had done the same thing, you would have seen the test being run and they would have passed. So that's a number of various ways you can mess around with arguments to an overlay that changes the compilation of a Python package that is packaged by Nix. And in this case, we wound up getting a later revision of the thing, but we still had to convince it to run its tests successfully. So in any case, thanks for watching, and I hope that helped.